So in this video we're going to take a look at the app iSymphonic, and more specifically one of the in-app purchases that you can get for it. It's called Boato. And if you don't know what iSymphonic is, it's a virtual instrument library for the orchestral instruments. And what's really good about it is it now works as an audio unit inside another DAW on your iPad. So you can use it inside of Cubasis or Auria or GarageBand and have multiple instances of it, so you can create an orchestral soundtrack, which is absolutely brilliant. And when you buy it, it costs about 20 quid and it comes with a few built-in sounds. And there's some, as you can see here, that you have to pay for. So we're going to take a look at one that I've just bought. It's called Boato. I think that's how it's pronounced. And what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to look at or listen to the sounds, and you can judge if you think they're worth it. But I think there's some terrific sounds in here. So let's go through each one. So the first one you get in this is Glockenspiel 1. Cool, so you know, nice Glockenspiel sound, sounds realistic enough. Now here we come to the next one, which is called Epic Drums, and this is one of the main reasons I bought this, because I really wanted some big booming drums for some of my music. So here's Epic Drums. It's mapped across, different drums are mapped across the keyboard with some slight pitch variation. We've got some snare and a snare roll. Ooh. So now we're getting into our kind of Hans Zimmer Batman film. Cool. Very cool sound there. So yeah, a few different really cool big drum sounds. You can create some great action sequences if you want to do some orchestral stuff. So action sequences, big dramatic music. I mean, yeah, really big sounds, fantastic. Okay. So the next one we've got is Orchestra Hits. So this is if you want a piece of music that ends, you want like a whole orchestra ending with one note. It's cool. There's a problem. They're all in the key of F major. So no matter what one I press, it's all in the same key. I don't know if you can change that, because it's quite limited in what you can do with it, unless you're going to write lots of pieces in F major. I'm not sure if you can change that. Maybe someone will let me know in the comments. But okay, that's cool. Let's have a look at the next one, Tubular Bells. Yeah, Tubular Bells. That's pretty much what you get. Right, this one, Glockenspiel and Strings 1. Okay. A really specific use case for that one. If you're doing lots of Christmas music, that's good for you. There we go. Right, next one, French horn 6. Cool, so there's no velocity variation on this one. Ever so slight in terms of volume, but not in terms of tone. So this has quite a bright, harsh tone to it. Really good for sort of dangerous music. Or action sequences, so yeah, just a bit brighter really, not a very warm sound. Okay, now we have Symphonic Strings 1. So it's quite a short amount of attack, so quite good for melodic lines, fast melodic lines. So it's quite good for that. This is Symphonic Strings 2. So a bit slower. There's a bit more balance on this one, whereas the first Symphonic Strings, quite a short attack, quite good for melodic lines, fast melodic lines. So this is a little bit softer, a little bit more balanced, good for chords. Yep, it's cool. Symphonic Strings 3. Quite similar, slight tone difference. Although quite good for slow melodic lines. So. Then we've got Symphonic Strings 4. So again, short attack, so quite good for those fast string movements. Yeah, pretty cool. That's good. Now, the next ones we come to are brilliant. These are Expressive Orchestra samples. So they're it sounds like a mixture between strings and woodwind. You get a really kind of rich sound out of it, and then at certain points in the keyboard, the woodwind kind of shines through. So particularly around above kind of G3 onwards. And when you bring in the chords, it sounds brilliant. what a sound. That's absolutely amazing. Expressive Orchestra 2. We get this. Again, ever so slight difference in tone. It feels like a slightly shorter attack. Just amazing sounds, amazing. And then Expressive Orchestra 3. Woodwind seems to come through a little bit more here. Well, I could just sit here for hours messing around. I mean, the Expressive Orchestra sounds in particular are brilliant. The epic drums are amazing, and you've got a few other ones in there that are kind of a really nice bonus to have in your collection. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful sounds. If you want to get this, it cost me about £11.99. Don't know what that is in dollars, probably the same thing these days. And that is the Boato expansion pack for iSymphonic. Amazing, but as I said before, what makes it even better is the audio unit compatibility, because you can just have multiple instances of this. I use this in Cubasis, and I create these really nice sounding textures. You know, I try to combine orchestra and electronic music sometimes, and you just get amazing sounds out of it. So definitely check it out. I'll put some links in the description below if you want to get a copy of iSymphonic. And that's it for this video. Hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll be doing some more videos on this very soon. See ya.